Well, hello everyone. It's Fran with Somewheres in Time RVing, and usually I'd say Miss Riley, but she's not with me today. She's back at the RV, and I'm out running some errands. Yesterday, today actually, my neighbor where I'm camping right now noticed that the molding on the camper, right as you get out of the driver's seat, was hanging. And it looks like all the little screws, there's only one screw left in it. So I'm out on a mission to find that little screw. Not quite a half an inch. And he showed me it one, and then he gave me one. So I'll run to the hardware store to look that up. But I wanted to go to Trader Joe's. Everyone says that their prices are really good. And I didn't think they were so good, but they did look a lot fresher. So I did purchase some bread, some sourdough bread. It really looked good. So anyway, and then I'm going to head to the store to find that screw, and then to Walmart to pick up some of my prescriptions before I head down to Quartzsite next week sometime. But I know I haven't been, making videos, and it's been tough because I've been on the go. Nothing that would interest my followers, I don't think. I did go to the Home on Wheels mentoring class up in Pahrump, Nevada last week, and it was awesome. It's things that I didn't really know 100%, but a lot of it I did. But it's always good to have it reinforced. What you're doing is correct. So anyways, I did that, and my car's all ready. I did tow it up there behind the RV, and it handled really well. The brakes worked really well. The lights worked really well. So I was pleased. For once something is working. Let's hope it works longer than just a couple weeks or so. So I noticed that my camera on the passenger side comes in and out. So I think when I get to Quartzsite, I'll have that checked out. And other than that, not much happening. I guess I hadn't told you, but my sister did end up, they told her she was well enough to have the operation. She went ahead and had the operation. She came through it wonderfully. She's now in rehab for cardio, for her heart, for the next 4 or 5 months, I think. But anyway, she's doing well at 84, so God bless her, and thank you for any of the prayers that you sent before and now, and everything's good. So I'm, if everything goes well, I'm going to put some 400 watts of solar panels on the RV and sell the ones that are on there, the 200. So it will give me 800. Yeah, actually it'll give me 4 and 4, 1200. So that'll give me 1200. And then with my Jackery 2000, we're going to try and connect that to the solar so that I can have my 12 volts, so I can plug in, and if I want to use my air fryer and stuff like that, I can, without having to take it outside and plug it into my Jackery. But anyway, my Jackery will, you can plug in the whole RV into it, but you're only going to get a couple of hours of the Jackery. So, with the wattage, because most things are 15, they pull 15 watts or more, 1500 watts or more. But anyway, so I'm just so really excited that I'm in a, position right now to go ahead and get some things done. Oh, I just gotta, oops, sorry about that. I noticed that someone's, sent me an email. I get so many of them a day that I'm thinking of changing my email. But they'll find me, right? So, anyways, still going to go down to Mexico to have the partial done. They call it a bridge, but I don't think I have a tooth, although I have the roots, and I don't know what I'm going to do with the roots, but hopefully the dentist down there will be able to do something, not like the dentist in Florida that just about ruined. I mean, he didn't ruin, but he charged me double the amount that anybody else would have charged my insurance company. I think they're fraudulent, but I don't want to go to jail because I'm saying something bad that I can't prove. Well, I could if my insurance company wanted to do anything about it, but they don't. I guess it's just easier to pay the fraud than to go after them, just like everything else, right? So anyway, just wanted to say hello. Thank you for tuning in. If you're new to my channel, thank you. If you would subscribe, really will help my channel. And then, of course, always a thumbs up, and that way you'll be notified when my next video comes out. But I'm still in Las Vegas. It seems like this is my Groundhog Day. Remember the movie with Chevy Chase? Every day he woke up to the same exact day. I've lived that one for the last, when I was in Florida for 6.5 months, and now here in Las Vegas, it seems I just can't permanently get out of here and start my venture again. I'm still going to try and get up to New England for my grandson's college graduation. I think it's up in New Hampshire in May, so I'm going to make my way up there, but I'm going to take my time in February out to Florida, then up, along the, I don't know what routes I'll take. I'll try and stay at as many thousand trails as I can, but if not, I'm going to do dispersed camping if there's, which I'm told there is. You just have to know where to look for it. And of course, there's so many options out there. There's so many websites and apps out there, so I'm sure I won't have any problem. I don't think. I hope not. But boy, this really bothers me not having those teeth there. When it broke, it was painful. But I did have a root canal, so the pain wasn't in the teeth. It was actually on the gum where the tooth was hanging on to. Ouch. The whole 3 teeth. So I'm conscious, so now I got to talk like this. Not really, but anyways, it sounds like I should. I'm parked in a parking lot. I just came out of Trader Joe's, and it was so busy there that I couldn't sit and do this. So I thought I'd find a parking spot that wasn't so busy, didn't have the highway noise, and all the planes flying over me. They're pretty popular, and pretty often, I should say, anywhere's in Vegas. You've got a flight pattern no matter where you are. The 1,000 Trails that I'm staying at is definitely right over one of their flight patterns because it's close to the airport, one of the airports, I guess. I don't know. I haven't. Oh yeah, I have flown in to Vegas, visiting my daughter-in-law and son. So they seem to be doing well. Everybody seems to be doing well, and that's great. And my daughter-in-law's youngest daughter, had a baby, and I think she's about 4 or 5 months old now. And she's just beautiful, Gracie. Oh God, babies are gorgeous, aren't they? When they're little, before they start talking back to us, right? So anyways, I'm going to say goodbye. Never goodbye. I'll see you down the road. Home on Wheels Alliance. Never say goodbye. See you down the road. If anyone doesn't know about that program and you want to boondock and you want to do some dispersed camping, it's a good a good Facebook group to hook up with. They have caravans. They have virtual caravans. I'm going to try and hook up with one of the caravans on my way down to Vegas. Out of Vegas, down to Corsair. I just don't know when I'm going to meet up with them. But yes, and I think I told you about the program that I put Riley through. It's called it's rattlesnake awareness or avoidance is what it is, and it's a company that does go around from state to state, in season, and it's a great program. Get Rattled is the name of the company, and I think on one of my videos, I think I did a video on it. I was pretty nervous that day, so I don't know if I posted it or not. If I didn't, I did post something on my Facebook page, which is Somewhere in Time RVing. And you might want to go on that and look it up and see if you're interested in it. But I'll tell you, being in the desert, you know, all dogs want to sniff, sniff, sniff. And of course, Riley, being a mini golden doodle, you know, she's got that. She's very anxious and loves to run. Of course, I won't let her run out in the desert, but I do let her run, you know, in the parks that are gated and things like that. But anyways, if you haven't done that with the rattlesnakes, I think it's a great program. I talked to a few people when I was in the mentoring group, and they also had done that before with their dogs. So they feel pretty safe if they should get out and sniffing, that they wouldn't go near any snake, and especially, you know, rattlesnakes, which are lots of them from what I'm told. But anyway, so I did that with Riley about a month ago, I guess it was. And then you know, I'm pretty confident that I can hang out in the desert, you know, and do the no facilities. I mean, they do have a dump station, they do have a water station, and they have a trash station. And I bought the year membership, which was $180, I believe. And so all I'll have to do is show it to them, because I bought it online, and I'm sure they're going to start opening the you know, the government again. And so anyways, what I was saying is that I just need to go get it, you know, at any of the offices. So when I get down to yep, tongue tied, quartzsite, I'll do that the first thing I do when I get down there. I have no clue where I'm going to be. It's all new to me. I did volunteer